This is so far from an aesthetic mom, aesthetic vlog, anything like that. My life is absolutely crazy, and I most times am just trying to catch a breath at the end of the day. Like, on top of my anxiety lately, it's just been a struggle. Like, I'm hoping and praying. That's what I'm doing right now. That's where we're at. Hoping and praying that someday we could potentially buy a house, because this stuff is just getting to me. But as of now, we are just trying to do the best that we can with what we got for right now, and just praying that things just work out. So I am over here pretending to garden, but I'm pretty sure I am just watering all these weeds here. I need to actually get some sort of app thing to figure out which is the weeds and which is the actual plants. Don't judge me over here, at least I'm trying. And then this pool is just, it's all good. This water has been kind of a never ending, and then the hornet nest that's right by it. Yeah, it's like a daily thing, getting stung. And then we figured out my daughter's allergic, so that's just another wonderful thing. So we're just doing the best that we can. And this water is like bathtub warm. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad we have this thing, but I'm gonna take advantage of it for as long as we can, because when we're here, we could have this. But who knows what life has to offer us. I'm just hoping that I can maybe get popular enough, or just make some friends on here, and then make life a little bit more manageable. But this is far from guys, this is my house. Just it's wonderful. But I'm hoping at the end of this year, that hopefully we can potentially buy something of our own, because we can't do this no more. And then the laundry has been a never-ending game, it seems like. So the shed that we actually have out back, I found out that there was like mold and stuff in some of the stuff I was storing out there. Thankfully, a lot of the clothes and some of the extra stuff there was in totes, so it's good. But it smells bad. So now I have to go through and wash all this stuff. And then we were on a 3-week work trip vacation trying to get a second vehicle. Yeah, that went wonderful. The thing blew up in the mountains, and we're still trying to figure that out. And then on top of just everything, I'm like stuck over here at home all the time because I can't really go anywhere. So we're trying to do the best that we can. So if you are someone that is looking to kind of relate, I would love some mom friends over here. We made hamburgers today, and we just made just enough, which was great because we have way too many leftovers right now. And of course, the countertop there's a lot of stuff that needs done, but you just listen this. I don't want to go and do all this work that we've been doing in this place and then having to possibly buy something else. So I just don't know. We are on the lines of don't know, and I'm just praying things work out because we just don't know. But we're just doing the best with what we have. And of course, yeah, we don't have no garbage can. It's a country. We just, light it and just call it good, which I'm not used to this kind of style. I grew up in the country, but not this country. But it's nice because we don't have to worry about the extra bill and everything, and hopefully we can just get our life figured out is one thing I'm kind of hoping. But those little kitties, they were all interested. They're like, I want some attention, so I had to give them some attention in between. But yeah, it's been wonderful. Don't worry, they didn't get hurt or anything. I took them away. They're like my precious little babies over here. But in the end, it makes it easier, especially on them boxes, because if I don't have to worry about all the boxes and everything, like all these boxes, we can just and call it good. The cat tried to tip you guys over there. If you didn't notice, he was trying to rub its tail on my tripod over here. But yeah, hi, I am Logan, and this is just a short introduction. I'm Logan. I have 5 kids. We have 6 cats now. We have about 6 cats. We live in the country. We do love it and everything like that, but we are hopefully trying to figure life out in hopes to potentially buy. We are hoping to possibly maybe consider this, but I just don't know if it's going to work out. But anyway, we are trying to do the best that we can, and I do fix up a little bit of things, but at the end of this year, we've had a rough year, a really, really rough year. So making new friends on here, trying to figure out life and everything, that's the one goal that I have on here. And thank you for everybody that has been following me for a while, because you guys are amazing. I love you guys all. But yeah, I'm just trying to kind of create my own group on here, and hopefully help out a little bit with my kids, because just this helps out. It really, really helps out between the TikTok shop stuff and then this. I want to try and get back to it. That way I can get to know some new mom friends, because my life is all about anxiety and just crazy. I recently had really bad and it's like an anxiety attack sort of thing, and yeah, it's just not fun. So I need some more friends. Life is just too hard to not have those good friends we can just like talk to and just ramble and just different things like that. And I think it was somebody on here, they said something about, if you find friends on here, they're gonna be like the best friends and whatever. I haven't found my group. I need to find my group on here, please, so kindly. That's why we're making these vlogs, so that you guys can kind of see what I do. And plus, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I know my home is not great. I always have felt a little bit embarrassed, but I do feel like I'm not the only one that has, this is not perfect. Even if I could go and buy, a camper or something, I'm trying to save up for, a camper, go and, lay in the woods or something, as long as we own it, we're good. I'm just so tired of renting over here and everything. I've replaced this sink. We replaced so much stuff here, and we had to because nobody wanted to fix nothing. We had to fix it ourselves, so it's, all crazy over here. And then not to mention dealing with our AC problems. That's just been a never-ending nightmare, but we are making it work. Like I said, we do the best that we can. So I'm trying really hard to make sure the dishes are done every single day, but some days it gets a little bit overboard. It seems like I get overboard or get overwhelmed with dishes or laundry, and this week it's laundry. I just can't keep up with it. And then I'm trying to get that pool clean again because, like I said, she's hot here and it's like a bathtub. You literally want to take a bath? Well, go swim in my pool because that's how you can take a bath. It's bathtub water. It is so warm. It's actually really relaxing though too. If you were to jump in there and actually swim around and everything like that, I need to get in the pool one of these days and just finish cleaning her out and get the vacuum. I have a couple vacuums and just get her done. But we're getting there. It takes some time. When we first got home, it probably was a week and a half ago or something. It was 3 weeks that we were gone, I think, around that, or approximately whatever. And it was real bad. So it looks better. It looks a lot better. I've had to shock it quite a bit. Oh yeah, and do you remember when I said these totes, all these totes and clothes? Yeah, I had to go through them because my daughter supposedly fits in my clothes now, which is crazy because she's only 8, but she's so stinking tall. These are the clothes that were in the shed. I had to go through and wash them, and then I'm going to try and get rid of them, or maybe I'll bag them up. But we live in the middle of nowhere, so I can't just get rid of them right away. But I'm going to organize them because this is my husband's office. So we have kind of an organizing area, or kind of the wherever we don't know where to put something, that's where it goes. But then I've been slowly organizing other stuff. So we're going to have to do an organization of that. But she's messy in there, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just trying to get the main areas of the house. I didn't get through all this laundry, but I told myself I have to fold at least one basket. We can't just dump her on the couch, otherwise it's never going to get done. I do that all the time, so we're just going to get rid of these rugs, and then I was able to get to one basket, and then I was able to get the bathroom because she was grimy. And yes, I know we need a new toilet, we need everything, but we rent. It was like this when we moved in, and they don't want to fix anything. So we do what we can, but I don't want to go through and fix a ton of stuff and then find out, oh yeah, by the way, we're not going to have to, or we're going to end up buying some. So we're trying to figure that out. Anyway, I would like to get a new toilet seat when we're able to, but times are tough over here, and we have hard water, as you can see, so that in the end is not. I'd love a softener, but again, same thing. We're trying to figure out the vehicle stuff. It is a never-ending, I shouldn't say nightmare, but it kind of is. We're just doing the best we can with what we got, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. So here we are, just cleaning with what we have, cleaning the bathroom, getting the grime, cleaning it. I'm kind of sad though. I tried to get that diffuser thing to work, and yeah, I put a little bit of stuff in it, and I had to dump it out at the end and throw it away because I guess my kids wrecked it. I don't know what's going on with it. They broke the cord, or broke the actual port where you charge it in. So I don't know. That's just all crazy. But kids will be kids. But I was really glad that I got this bathroom cleaned. I I actually have to go through this bathroom every single day and clean up all the garbage off of it because, I want my kids to wake up and it's a small bathroom, but hear me out. It's easy to maintain, especially with my kids. We do have like a bigger bathroom that my kids can use. But this one is great because I don't have to worry about them putting so much stuff in here. So yeah, they do have the other bathroom, but this is kind of the little small one, but it does perfect because I'm able to keep up with it. But yeah, so it's been a while since I've actually like scrubbed it down. I know I might have to scrub the floors a little bit more, but it was more scrubbing the sink, scrubbing everything down there. It's kind of a unique bathroom. It's only like not water paper, but it's like some sort of like wallpaper on the back there, so it's pretty good. But I definitely am liking this bathroom because of how small it is. It's very basic, but it's kind of cute. But yeah, the toilets, she's bad. We need like an entire one, but I literally do the best. I've gotten one of those like stone things, but it's the hard water stuff, and I do feel like at the end I got it to look pretty decent, but it still just stresses me out. I need to get a whole new one, but it's like we've been trying to wait for our landlords to replace it, but I don't know that will happen, but it would be nice, but we kind of have to figure out what's going on first before we do anything, because I don't want to have to go and spend what little money we do have on something that we'll just have to end up, buying something else, or I don't know. So we'll have to figure that out. So yeah, our life, that's why it's just kind of complicated and crazy and everything. It's just, I'm tired. We've moved so much, and that's kind of my goals for here, in case people were curious, but it's kind of my goals. I want to be able to meet more friends on here, maybe be a little bit more monetized on here, and kind of just share my long, complicated story in hopes that it might just help one person out. Don't get me wrong, there's a couple really nice creators that have kind of I shouldn't say necessarily encourage me because I don't talk directly to them, but if you guys have heard like Allie, I love that girl. She's so stinking sweet. Her videos are so inspiring. And then of course, everybody knows the Kylie girl, the sweet one. I personally have really liked her stuff, and to me, I love watching it because it just makes me feel like, oh, well, someday and everything. But I just have always felt kind of bad because my home is nothing compared to some of the stuff that I've seen. I mean, you guys, we live in it's not like a trailer, but it's like one of those modular ones or whatever, so it's far from perfect. But let me just say, I am perfectly happy with what we have, and I'm thankful for what we have, and I'm trying really hard to put it in God's hands in hopes that things will be a little bit better for us, because I've had such a rough year. And for those that have been following my journey for a while, I actually got a hysterectomy a year ago, and that has been another thing. It has been part of a lot of my struggles lately, and then now anxiety, like it's like real bad, like I have to get back into therapy and just all that stuff. So I'm just trying to be okay at this point, but we're getting there. We are really trying over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, but yeah, let me know, guys. Like, I definitely want to meet some new mom friends on here, and I hope to kind of share my story in hopes that there's another mom that doesn't feel so alone and everything. I know my life isn't perfect, but we try over here. And I will see you guys later, because this mama has to wake up at 5 in the morning because my kids go to school year round. So that's crazy. See you on the next one.